Hi everyone and welcome once again. This is Gurpreet Singh from onlygoodies.com, and in this video I will discuss in detail the process of multiplication of monomials. So let's get started. Well, first things first, if you're wondering what monomials are nothing but polynomials with just one term. So polynomials with one term, they are called monomials. As the name suggests, mono means one and meals means term here. So polynomials having just one term are monomials. Let us see, for example, 2 is a monomial which is a constant monomial. A constant monomial. This monomial has a degree 0 because this monomial does not involve any variables. It just has got one constant number, so this is a constant monomial with degree 0. If we consider x, then x is a monomial in one variable. This is a one variable monomial, and its degree will be 1. The degree of the monomial is the degree of the variable that is involved in the monomial. So here the degree of x is 1, so we say that the degree of this monomial will be 1. 5x, this is another monomial. Here this has got one variable, so this monomial is also a one variable monomial, and its degree is also 1 because the degree of the variable is 1 here in this case. You can consider negative of 6 x y z. Now this monomial involves three variables x, y and z. So we say this is a three variable monomial, and its degree will be the sum of the degrees of all the variables involved in this monomial. So x has 1 degree, y has degree 1, z has degree 1, so this monomial will have degree 3. Likewise, we can consider one more monomial, that is, say 7x square y. This is a monomial involving two variables, so this is a two variable monomial, and can you guess what will be the degree of this monomial? The degree will be the degree of x plus the degree of y, that is total of 3. So this monomial will have degree 3. We can consider one more monomial, say negative 5y. This one is a monomial in one variable, so this is a one variable monomial, and its degree, as you can easily guess, will be 1. Now once we have understand what monomials are, let us proceed further to understand how to factorize the monomials. The monomials we have discussed are 2, x, 5x, negative of 6 x y z, 7 x square y, and negative of 5y. Now let us try to factorize them. 2 can be factorized as 2 times 1. X can also be factorized likewise, that is x times 1. 5x can very easily be factorized as 5 times x. Negative of 6xyz can be factorized as negative 1 times 6 times x times y times z. Likewise, 7x square y can be factorized as 7 times x square times y. Well, x square can further be factorized if you wish, or the situation arises, we can factorize x square further as x times x, and negative 5y can be factorized as negative 1 times 5 times y. Okay, so that was fairly simple. This information will be helpful when we learn how to multiply the monomials. So now that we know what monomials are, it will be very easy for us to understand how to multiply the monomials. Let us start. For example, say we are required to multiply 2 and 3, the result will be 6. If we are required to multiply an x with an x, the result will be x with degree 1 plus 1, that is x square. As we know that when like variables multiply, their degrees add up together. If we are required to multiply 2x with 3, then 2 will get multiplied with 3, we will get 6, x will remain as such. So the result of 2x and 3 after their multiplication will be 6x. One more example. Let us say we are required to multiply 7x square y with 3xyz. Then what will be the case? 7 will get multiplied with 3, it will be 21. X will get multiplied with x, so it will be x, and its degree will be 2 plus 1, and y will get multiplied with y, so its degree will be 1 plus 1. Nothing else. There is a z remaining, so z will remain as such because there is no z in the first term. So the result will be 21 x with degree 3 and y with degree 2 and z. If there is a negative sign in any monomial, how would we handle? This negative sign will get multiplied with a sign right here in front of 3, which is a positive sign. So the negative sign will get multiplied with a positive sign, and we all know when opposite signs multiply, the result is always a negative sign, so we will get a negative sign. Then 7 will get multiplied with 3, we will get 21. Then x square will get multiplied with x, we will get x with the degree 3, and when y will multiply with y, the result will be y with degree 2, and z will remain as such. Let's consider one more case. Suppose the two monomials are 7x square y with a negative sign and negative of 3x, y and z. How would we multiply? The sign will get multiplied with a sign. We know when like signs multiply, the result is always a positive sign. So after multiplying these two signs, we got a positive sign. 7 when multiplied with 3 will give us 21, and likewise x with degree 3 and y with degree 2 in a z. Not only 2, we can multiply as many terms as we like. Suppose we are required to multiply negative of 2 and 3x cube y and negative of 7z and 6xz and negative of 3z square. Let us say we are required to multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monomials. So what would we do? First of all, signs will get multiplied with a sign. Okay, so when a negative sign gets multiplied with a positive sign, as we all know, if there is a no sign before any number, it is always a positive sign. So negative sign when multiplied with a positive sign, we will get a negative sign. Now the result of the multiplication of sign from these two terms is a negative sign. Now this negative sign goes further and gets multiplied with this negative sign. We are getting a positive sign up to here. Now this positive sign goes further when multiplied with a positive sign of the fourth term. The result is a positive sign, and when this positive sign goes to multiply with the fifth term, the result is a negative sign. So finally we are getting a negative sign. Next, multiply these constants all together and see the result. So 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, and multiplied by 7 is 42, and 42 when multiplied with the 6 is 252, and when 252 is multiplied by 3 is 756. So we get 756. Now the variables. First of all, x. There is no x here, so we are starting from the second monomial. So x cube, one more x, that is x with degree 4 now. So finally x with degree 4. Then about y degree 1. There is no y here, no y here, neither here, so y will remain as such. Y. Now z. There is no z in the second monomial. Here with degree 1, here with degree 1, so when multiplying its degree will add up, and we will get z with degree 2, and when this z with degree 2 is multiplied z square, we are left with z with degree 4. In this way we can multiply any number of monomials very easily. Just keep in mind that multiply sign with a sign, a constant with a constant, and like variables, that is x with x, y with y, and z with z, and keep adding the degrees of the like variables. Hope the whole process is very much clear to you now, and you are comfortable to multiply the monomials. In the coming videos I will be discussing the multiplication of binomials. Bye for now.